Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the law of attraction. And let me just start off with saying that I am not a fan of the law of attraction at all. As a practitioner of over 20 years of, magic and the occult and what have you, I know that it's kind of just a bunch of positive thinking bullshit. Which often, oddly enough, the law of attraction gets confused with sympathetic magic. The theory behind sympathetic magic is like attracts like, and like produces like. Okay? Now, like attracts like. I think that's obviously where people get the law of attraction and they confuse it with sympathetic magic. And just magic in general, because the law of attraction is not magic. The law of attraction is positive thinking. And if you really read up on it, it becomes very, very clear that it's about positive thinking. The law of attraction itself, we are more aware of it now because of The Secret, which is that book that was put out in 2006 by Rhonda Byrne. That's why it's brought to our attention. And if you've watched the documentary or the movie on The Secret, bless you. It's an annoying, obnoxious, dry piece of infomercial shit. But she didn't make up that idea. Okay, the law of attraction is actually something that started early on in the 20th century. It came about with the New Thought movement. If you look New Thought up on Wikipedia, give you a whole thing about New Thought. Okay, some of the ideas in New Thought was the idea of vibration. The idea of the law of attraction, positive thinking, the idea that God is thought and thoughts are things and thoughts are how we interact with the world. And while they're on a surface level, that might seem true, because we have an idea and ideas cause us to do things. That's a little too far for them. They just think that if you think about something hard enough, and long enough, and serious enough that it'll just happen. Okay? Well, the modern person, or even the modern practitioner, knows that you have an idea, and you do something about it. You bring it about by your own hands, by your own doing, by your own influence. You don't just sit on your ass and think about something long enough. Okay? That's the law of attraction, in a nutshell. In a nutcase shell, put it that way. Now, one of the big proponents, possibly even the founder of the New Thought movement, there's a handful of authors, but one of the people who was involved in it is actually William Walker Atkinson, who Philip Dislip is someone I interviewed on the podcast, one of the early episodes of The Infinite and the Beyond. It can be found in the show feed. I don't remember the number offhand. I should probably look that up. It's episode 23. So if you're interested in my conversation with Philip, check out episode 23 of the podcast. Now, according to Philip, he believes that William Walker Atkinson, who was I believe he was a lawyer. I'm really going off the top of my head here, but he was a lawyer who got into writing about this New Thought stuff and a lot of metaphysical New Age topics. He wrote like about 100 books, and one of the books that Philip feels, and I agree with, feels that he wrote is The Kabbalion, who so many people say was written by 3 initiates. Philip, you listen to the episode to find out why Philip thinks William Walker Atkinson was definitely the single author of this book. I believe him. He uses plagiarism software to actually prove, comparatively between Atkinson's other books, to prove that, yeah, this is written by the same guy. Okay, The Kabbalion's a great book. I do enjoy it, and I do recommend it to people, but it definitely came out of that whole New Thought thing. Now, that was just a little history. And one of the reasons I brought up William Walker Atkinson in the first place is that he actually wrote a book titled Thought Vibration or the Law of Attraction in the Thought World back in 1906. Now, the reason I think people confuse it with sympathetic magic is that whole attraction thing, the idea of attraction, okay? Like I said before, the law of attraction is about positive thinking. If you think about something hard enough, you draw these things to you. You attract these things to you through the thoughts that you send out into the cosmos, because that's how God creates. So if God creates through thought and will alone, so can we. And that's the idea behind it. Now, in regards to sympathetic magic in the law of attraction. You know, sympathetic magic being like attracts like produces like. Okay, this is the principle that kind of gives us like puppet magic, for example. You know, where we create a puppet that's supposed to embody a person, and what we do to the puppet happens to the person. You know, like produces like. Okay, this is why also you take certain animal parts, for example, like parts of a bird, and the idea is that they're imbued with qualities of the bird because they're from the bird. You know, or the hand of glory spell, where you cut a hand off of a thief that has been hung at a crossroads. The thief itself has been, they've been, punished and executed at a crossroads. You know, you cut the hand off to use it in a spell to help you yourself steal, which I still don't understand because it's a hand coming from a thief who got caught. But anyway, the idea is that the hand is imbued with this quality of the thief. Okay? And I don't understand why it has to be the hand, or why you're burning the hand like it's a candle. And the idea is that, you know, similar things have similar qualities, and they produce similar results. Okay, it's a magical principle, it's a magical property. That's the idea. You know, as magicians, we know that you can't just do a spell for a job and not submit resumes and fill out applications. Okay, we know that we have to create an avenue for things to manifest to help them to manifest. Okay, the law of attraction is just sit down and think really, really, really hard and make this your reality. Make this reality happen just by thinking about it. I wonder if I can think this can full again. That's what it is. And I said that earlier in the video. So it really irks the hell out of me when I see people confusing magic with the law of attraction, because all it says is really they don't understand either. And it's a shame. It really is a shame, because it's just this thing that gets perpetuated. Say no to the law of attraction. That's about it. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. And if you like what you've heard, share this video, comment down below, subscribe here, this little symbol here on the screen. You can click that and that'll help you subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new videos are out. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, great day, whatever. Peace.